right here, man, that you play when you feeling down on your ism, right? Play this shit right here and resuscitate your pimpin' and get you right back on your mission, right? For you hoes, this that shit you play when you ain't feeling like super hoe today. Play this shit right here and spark up your hoeing and get you right back going, you dig? Dig this. Pimps for real, don't mistake it for fashion. The turf that birthed my reputation for mashing was the track with active, attractive hoes. Professional goers that attract the dough. Like magnets to metal, never settle. We scorching them fag bitches pedal for them portions. My whores win it all. Not the ones on the sideline wishing but didn't ball in the guidelines. My bitches did it all. Down 7 below in the snow for dough. Over 120 in the sun for fun. They mash for hours, hooker baths, not showers. Bright and early, down and dirty for the cash and power. They gotta get the cash, the towers, and reach it all to a pimp. In my position, I'm all but exempt. These bras not wimps, I'm like them renegade bitches. BFFs with tricks but never getting paid riches. Grenade bitches, they dynamite, blowing up on the pimpin' and missing when the time is right. But when they life gets strife, they see pimpin' shining bright, but they action is life without. Bitch, one strike, you out. Can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga. See, that's the difference, nigga. The pimpin' mashing for these riches, nigga. Nothing like you master magician niggas. Smoking mirrors with your game, hella extras to reflect the opposite appearance of a lame. Bitches coming from y'all, I can't rock with those. Tender-footed and rooted in them doctor shows. Soft shoe rituals, minute residuals. Papers on life support, your loots and critical. Something I learned about when running my earned route and working with turnouts is murdering burnouts. Cause knocking one of you niggas for a scar bitch, that's knocking one of you niggas for some garbage. I'm heartless regardless, empty with sympathy, but banked up to the max with pimpathy. No remedy for me, I'm like this. My life is vice grip, synced in permanent ink. You can't rewrite this. My blood type is P positive, beautifully deposited with a lot of it. I'm popping this shit, and when I pop it so hard I make a trapping ass bad bitch wanna hoe hard. Can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga. Come on, pimpin', man, pop that shit. Show these sucker niggas they can't stop that shit. Let these hookers know if they wanna cop that shit. Treat the bag like it's hot, bitch, and drop that shit. Dig. And to you hoes, if you ever took a loss, bitch, show these bitches how to bounce back like a boss, bitch. Let them know that the best way to floss, bitch, is reach that paper to some pimpin' hoe and toss it. Can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga. One of them joints right here, man, that you play when you feeling down on your ism, right? Play this shit right here and resuscitate your pimpin' and get you right back on your mission, right? For you hoes, this that shit you play when you ain't feeling like super hoe today. Play this shit right here and spark up your hoeing and get you right back going, you dig? Dig this. Pimps for real, don't mistake it for fashion. The turf that birthed my reputation for mashing was the track with active, attractive hoes. Professional goers that attract the dough. Like magnets to metal, never settle. We scorching them fag bitches pedal for them portions. My whores win it all. Not the ones on the sideline wishing but didn't ball in the guidelines. My bitches did it all. Down 7 below in the snow for dough. Over 120 in the sun for Okay, I know y'all can hear me, but you can't see me. And I don't know why. Top of it to everybody. Y'all know Freeze still getting this technological change in order, man. We gonna get it right though. If this camera just will cooperate with a pimp. Everything is set right. I don't know why y'all can't see me. Hold on. Let me try it like this. See if this will work. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. How do I turn it off? Oh, wait. This don't look right, man. Why does it say? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why it don't look right. Come on, man. I know y'all be like, damn, Freeze, get it together, man. Every time you go live, you got some technical difficulties going on. Man, this ain't right, though. This ain't the camera that I want. And it keeps reverting back to the camera that I don't want. Come on, man. What is y'all doing? Come on, camera. Wait, take this off. Take this off. We don't want that camera. We want this camera. Why is this camera not working? Shit. It's always something, man. Okay, I think I know what to do. Hold on. Hold on. That's what I had to do last time. See if it works this time. And it still ain't working. They are on some bullshit. This is crazy, man. God damn. Oh, wait, I know my volume's low. Okay. Let me at least get my volume right so y'all can hear me. Now, if I can't get the camera that I want to work, then we just gonna have to do the BS camera. Let me see something. This is some bullshit, man. This is crazy. Everything is set. Everything is set. This is crazy. Why this shit ain't working? Everything is the way it's supposed to be. Damn technology, man. This shit is some bullshit. Trying to get my shit right. Oh, wait a minute. That was for the mic. Golly. Why this shit ain't working, man? This is some bullshit. This is everything I did before. It's not cooperating with a pimp. So we might have to just do it like this, man. Hold on. Might have to do it the janky way, man. Bam. Bam. Got to do it the janky way. Since shit ain't trying to cooperate with me, man. This is some bullshit. But like we say in the game, oatmeal beats no meal, man. Slow motion beats no motion, man. What's happening with y'all? God damn. This shit is like really pissing me off, but let me see something. Shit is crazy. Now it ain't even recognizing the damn camera. That's crazy. Forget it, man. Forget it. Let me see. Let me, get this camera right. Got to get my camera right for the IG family. Excuse my pimping. I'm about to add the IG people right now. All right, we live on YouTube. We live on IG. What's happening with y'all, man? Excuse my janky ass camera, man. I know the quality ain't really what it's supposed to be for some strange reason. They not trying to mess with my camera, man. I don't know what the issue is. But y'all already know, man. First order of business. Pimp got to hydrate this game around here, man. Put some love in my body. Some of this good old love. Hold on. Let y'all hear the love. You dig? On the mic. Love on the mic. You dig? Yeah, that shit sound beautiful. Oh, shit. Y'all that see that. If you seen that, you seen it. If you didn't see it, you didn't see it. That was funny. Let me see if I can get this a little bit better. Hold on. Okay. All right, man. Let's chop this game, man. If y'all can hear me, cool. Let me know. I know y'all. I know the visual ain't the best, but if y'all can hear me, cool. Let me know because I can't hear what y'all hear. So if I'm too low, oh Cali Kid, you seen that shit? Cali Kid seen that shit. Hey, don't don't tell nobody, man. That was some funny shit. But your content is good with or without visuals. You give good info. Appreciate you, man. Okay, King Beers, what's up with it, man? You can hear me? Cool. Okay, audio cool. Visual kind of janky, but it's cool, though. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let's get to this game, man. Before we get too far off into it, let me see. Kicking the dough down. Eat Books, good looking with the $2 holla. Trickin' went wild in the something parade last night. I think you saying the Mexican parade. Yeah, I seen it wasn't just Mexicans going wild yesterday, but the Hondurans was going wild yesterday too. When I was outside yesterday, man, I seen Mexican flags everywhere and I seen Honduran flags everywhere. Shout out to Mexico, shout out to Honduras. Yeah, they was going hard yesterday. They was doing it big. But yeah, man, make sure you wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Hit that like button while we get ready to get into this game, though. Before we get too far, let me do something real quick, and then we gonna get into it. Hold on. Okay. Damn, IG looks super janky. I don't like the IG setup. Damn, that shit look super janky. But y'all can see me and y'all can hear me, man. So it is what it is, man. Make your ladies afraid of failure. Man, you know, this especially applies to the pimping, but it really applies to everybody, every man that's dealing with women, right? Because, you know, it's real easy for women to get comfortable with failure. It's real easy for people, period, to get comfortable with failure. Shout out to the people that's not comfortable with failure, right? Shout out to the people that just, you know, they treat failure like the bubonic plague, man. They stay evading it. They stay doing the Barry Sanders on that shit, man, because, you know, it's real easy to get comfortable with failure, man. And if you're not mindful and you're not intentional, hey, man, them ladies, man, that's under your tutelage or under your leadership, man, they can fall into a comfort zone with that failure shit very easily, man. And I know it's some ladies that's in attendance right now that's probably watching and listening like, oh, no, I can never be comfortable with failure. Oh, no, never, ever. I go hard, 25, 8, 366, 369 in a leap year. Nah, I ain't never comfortable with failure. I go super hard. I trap. I make a gazillion, trillion, fulfillion dollars a day and hand it to my daddy. Wooty, 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 whoop. Hey, man, it happens to the best of them, you know, and this is why I always say that nobody, not even me, nobody is at their best without the right people in their lives. You know what I mean? As confident as you may see me to be, as high as you may see my self-esteem to be, as in order and intact as you may see me or I may appear to be to you, even me, myself, I'm not at my best without the right people around me, right? And so if I'm that way, me as a man, me as the pimpin', if I'm that way, if I'm someone who's not at their best without the right people around them, then naturally a woman, a female who is by design here to follow the lead of a man, right? Her even that much more so. So, hey, man, you can't let them chicks get comfortable with failure, man. It's not a good look. Put some more love in my body. I'm really not feeling this damn situation, man. Hold on a second. That kind of fucks it up. Okay, that's a little better. It's kind of bright, but okay. Y'all can see a pimp a little better like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's much better. Now y'all can see me a little better. But yeah, man. Hey, because like I say, man, if you're not intentional about it, they get comfortable. See, and chicks, you know, ladies don't understand why the pimping takes certain measures, right? And resort to certain tactics for the sake of keeping you out of your comfort zone, right? Because when you get comfortable, as I say all the time, man, comfort is like the biggest enemy of success, right? 9 times out of 10, if you're comfortable, you're not reaching your highest level of success. That's why they say you got to find comfort in discomfort, right? And finding comfort in discomfort, you know, that means really finding comfort in going hard, finding comfort in being consistent, right? Because when you're consistent, you moving in spite of how you feel. If you're in a good mood, You being consistent, but at the same time, if you're uncomfortable, you being consistent. If you're tired, you still moving. If you hungry, you still moving. If you feeling weak, you still moving. If you sad, you still moving. You know, when that spirit of depression try to set in on you, you stay moving. You shake that shit off and you stay moving, right? That's what they mean by finding comfort in discomfort. You know, finding comfort in going hard consistently in spite of how you feel. Because if you go based on how you feel, like women naturally do, females naturally do, if you go based on how you feel, man, hey, if we have to depend on that shit, hey, we gonna be behind like crazy, right? We gonna be taking L's like crazy. We gonna be missing out on blessings like crazy, right? This is why the pimping is so necessary, because pimping has the mindset of doing what's right, doing what's important, doing what's vital in spite of how we feel, right? You know, it's plenty of times where I don't feel like doing a certain thing. You know, like I might have, you know, the wrong shit on my mind. You know, I might be going through something, you know, a crisis situation, or, you know, I might just be weak or not well rested, tired, hungry, whatever the case may be. I'm going to still do what's important in spite of all of that, right? In spite of all of that, I'm going to do what's important. So this is why ladies in the game need ism in their lives, because just like I'm going to be that way, I'm going to make sure I'm going to hold you to that same standard. I'm going to make sure you're that way as well. I'm not going to let you be weak because you're going through something emotionally. I'm not going to let you be weak because you're tired. In your mind, you didn't get enough sleep. I'm not going to let you be weak because something ain't going your way and you letting that dominate the thoughts in your mind, which ultimately is going to dominate your behavior if you allow it to. You know, pimping ain't going to let you do that, right? I'm going to keep you on point. I'm going to keep you on track. I'm going to keep you pushing through. And you're going to love it. You're going to thank me for it later on. You know, when you having it your way, when you got, you know, when you living how you want to live, you living the type of lifestyle that you want to live, when you able to be a blessing to your family, you know, when your family see you, you not stressed out, you not struggling, you not asking them for nothing, you asking them if they need something, right? When your family see you coming, they see blessings coming, right? It's a pleasure to see you when they see you coming, right? When you got all of that going on, you're going to look back and be like, damn, I appreciate the pimping for, you know, them days when I wanted to sleep in. He made me get up and get to it. He made me get up and go to the gym. He made me get up and get down early and stay down. You know, when I was in an attitude because of what was going on outside, he made sure that I stayed down. He gave me the encouraging words that I needed to stay down. You know what I mean? I thank him for all of that. You know, when I wanted to turn it in early, when I wanted to go out late, he made sure I didn't do none of that. Yeah, now that I see the results of it, now that I see how I'm living, and I know that factors into it, I appreciate him for that. I thank him for that. Yeah, you're going to thank the pimping later on. You might not thank him right now when you uncomfortable, when your feet hurt, or when you tired, or, you know, when it's that time of the month and you don't want to get down because you got cramps or whatever the case may be. Your thing might be real heavy, you know, and you don't know how to control and manage that, and you got to figure it out. Yeah. When you reaping the benefits, when you reaping the rewards of the good seeds that you sowing in the game, yeah, you're going to thank the pimping for that. You're going to appreciate that, right? And again, like I say, you are at your best when you got the right people in your life, right? When you got the right type of man in your life as a lady in the game, you are at your best. You're not at your best when you by yourself, right? When you don't have a relationship with the right type of people, you're not at your best. And I don't care if right now you might be doing better than you've ever been doing. You're still not at your best if you're by yourself. And really, you ain't even by yourself because, like I say all the time, man, if you a chick in the game You still a social creature by nature. You're still a human being, which means nobody wants to be by themselves. Excuse me. Nobody wants to be alone all the time. I don't care what they say, right? People who spend too much time by themselves have a tendency to go crazy. They lose their minds to some degree at some point, right? So you're going to be at your best with the right kind of people in your life. And as a lady in the game, the right type of people in your life is the ism, some pimping, right? But if you don't put that in your life, you're going to put something in your life in place of that. This is why chicks go get boyfriends. This is why chicks go get gangbangers. This is why chicks get with tricks, move in with tricks, start families with tricks, get married to tricks, all that type of stuff, right? Because you're going to choose somebody. But unless that somebody that you choose is the ism, you're going to choose the wrong somebody. And see the difference between the ism and all those other different types of guys, they going to let you be comfortable with failure, right? And a lot of times they encourage your failure, right? And it don't look like failure to you because, you know, you might be living with a trick or you might be in a relationship with a scammer or something like that. You know, those people aren't encouraging you to be your best. They're just being tricks to you, right? Even if they're not necessarily, you know, exchanging services for funds, they still being a trick to you, right? Because with that scammer dude, you might go get down. Hey, this shit is so rampant in the game right now, and I hate to say it because that's where I'm from, but California, pimpin' see you. You know what I mean? Pimpin' know what y'all be doing out there, right? But it'd be a lot of chicks that get involved with these dudes that call themselves the pimpin', but they really scammers though, right? And with a scammer, you know, he always gonna make a way. So it ain't really no pressure on that chick to be her best, right? So when the pressure is away, you know, she's able to be comfortable and play. So this is why you see so many chicks in the game, down and around, outside, that don't make no money because there's no pressure. There's no pressure being put on them by the ism, and they not putting no pressure on themselves, right? Because a real 304, she gonna keep some pressure on herself, right? When she being guided and laced up by the pimping, you know, a real 304, she gonna keep some pressure on her own ass, right? She gonna be the type, you know, that once she's programmed to the pimping's program, you know, she gonna be the type where he don't even have to wake her up. Her folks don't even have to wake her up to go handle her business. You know, she on fire about her lifestyle. She on fire about her ambitions. She on fire about making sure that he's shining and she's shining along with him, you know. So because she's on fire about that, she gonna have some pressure on her own ass, and she gonna be getting up and getting to it. And when she's down, she not playing. When she's down, she don't have time to socialize with y'all. She don't have time to smoke and drink with y'all. She don't have time to sit up and gossip with y'all about individuals in the game that she don't even plan on paying and that she probably can't even afford. You know what I mean? If she on some bullshit. But, you know, if she's on her mission, she ain't got time to sit up and gossip with y'all, hang out with y'all, bullshit with y'all. Right? She in a 304's place, which is in a trick's face. So, but the chick that's messing with the scammer or the hustler or, you know, the dude that got his own motion, you know, the chick that's messing with them type of dudes, man, it ain't no pressure. Because if she come in empty-handed, he's still gonna rock her world in the bedroom. You know what I mean? He's still gonna put his mouth between her legs and between her booty cheeks. You know what I mean? He's still gonna put his nose where the sun don't shine if she come in empty-handed, because he's just so mesmerized by her body and her next appeal and all of that type of stuff. So he don't care if she don't come in with no money because he gonna get his regardless, right? But with the pimping though, it's a whole different story, right? And see, with that type of dude, like I said, when he's allowing you to come in empty handed, when he's allowing you to not go hard, and at the same time, he's affording you all the little things that you want, you know, that lace front that costs $600, your nails, new outfits, you know, little stupid shit that don't appreciate in value, little stupid shit that ain't gonna do you no good 5 years from now. You know, he affords you all those things, you know, all whatever drug of choice that you into, you know what I mean, the powder, the pills, the weed, the alcohol, the cigarettes, you know, he affords you all of these things that make you feel good, that make you feel comfortable, right? But you're not investing in anything. You're not investing in anything. He might be investing in things. You know, he got his motion going on. But you're not investing in anything as a woman and as a 304. So, yeah, all of them nights that you coming in either empty-handed or, you know, with kibbles and bits, you know, but at the same time, you living good. You eating steaks and shrimp and lobster, big seafood boils, all the shit. You know, you able to do all of that type of stuff and flex on the gram and make it look like you really got it going on, you know, and sometimes to make both of y'all look like y'all really mashing in the game, you know, he might hit a play and he might go hit a lick for some, you know, $10,000-$20,000 or whatever the case may be, but he handed it to you and y'all making videos where, you know what I mean, you counting the money, you counting these stacks of money and then you handing it over to him, but you didn't catch not one date to get that money. You didn't deal with not one Triznick to get that money. You know what I mean? And y'all trying to make it really look like it's pimping at 304, but it's not. You're not investing in anything. See, with the pimping, you investing in something, right? You investing in yourself and you investing in him and he's investing in you and y'all, you know, y'all building together, right? But see, with them other dudes that say they some pimping, but they not really doing no pimping, they not teaching you nothing, they not putting pressure on you to be better. You know, that's somebody that is making you comfortable with failure. That's somebody who's not instilling any fear of failure in you. You're supposed to be afraid of failure, but they make the failure look real glamorous. They make the failure look beautiful and they make it comfortable. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you know, the pimping, nah. Pimping ain't gonna allow you to be comfortable with failure. Pimping is gonna make you afraid of failure, just like he's afraid of failure. Hey, man, failure give me the heebie-jeebies, man. Failure scared me to death, man. You know, and I done been there. I've had failures in my life, but it's a difference between failing and being a failure, right? Now you're gonna have instances of failure in your life because that adds up to your success, right? You know, certain failures serve as lessons, serve as inspiration and motivation, right? And it adds up to your success. But there's a difference between having, you know, pitfalls and bumps in the road along your pursuit to success versus you're not pursuing success and you just comfortable. You living a life of a failure. There's a difference between living the life of a failure and having failures in your pursuit of success. It's a difference, right? But yeah, man, you know, like I said, by nature, man, a lot of times chicks just get real comfortable with that failure shit, man. And it's the pimpin's job to, it's the pimpin's job to make sure that she don't, you know, it's like a daily task of, you know, pulling her back. Like she getting, you know, close to that failure and she getting comfortable and all that, and pimping like yank her back into reality, like snap her, like, hold on, bitch, you know what I mean? Like, nah, you getting too close to that failure bullshit. We can't do that. You know what I mean? We got to stay going hard. We got to keep the pedal to the metal, right? We got to keep pressing on. You dig? Hey, listen. On the YouTube side, there's only 88 people who wipe their feet off at the door, but it's 123 of y'all in attendance, man. Hey, listen. Wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Hit that like button, man. Man, rich habits for real. Wake up with cold sweats just from the thought of failure. You dig? For real though, man. Hydrate my game one more time. Put some love in my body. Johnny Gorgeous, what's happening with you, man? Will always need to be checked about her hunger. Hey, for real though. D Swab, my guy, what's happening with you, man? Top of it. I see Danky in the building. MacMoan in the building. Piucci in the building. What's up with y'all? Nasty Nay for the pay. You have a question. Shoot your shot. JR Divine, what's happening with you, man? It's only one Frenchie. Blessings to you. Free Wise, top of it. Okay, I see y'all up in here, man. YouTube family up in here, too. Will Casgro says, oh, shit, I thought this was an old one by how it looks. The background, how you dress and all. Yeah, man, the more things change, the more things stay the same, man. You dig? But nah, this the background of a pimp on the move, man. You know what I mean? Pimp on the move right now, you know? So this is the background of a pimp on the move. I know y'all ain't seen Free show his face in a while, some of y'all. Some of y'all been seeing me show my face again lately, but yeah, we back to it though. Mr. Atkins, top of it. The Original, what's happening with you? Sexy Sammy says, do you ever have co-host / guests on your show? Nah, that ain't something that I really do. I've been guests on other people's things, but I haven't really had guests on mine. That's something that I probably will do in the future, though. That's something that I actually would like to do, is that. Ike Rice, appreciate you wiping your feet off at the door, man. Some folks scared of failure, but I know people scared of success too. Hey, ebooks, I'm glad you said that, right? Because we could elaborate on that as well. Man, I'm glad you said we about to dig off into that, ebooks. Man, I'm glad you said that. I am so glad you said that because we're going to dig off into that right now. Mr. Gotham, good looking with the $2 holla. Some more of it. Cheers. You dig? Yeah. And Magic, good looking with the $5 holla. Preach that good game, Freeze. Yeah, so listen, man. Appreciate you, Magic. Man, Dave, man. I see Dave. I already know Dave gonna come in here talking shit about my Niners, man. Hey, it's early in the season, man. You know what I mean? That don't mean nothing, man. We ain't even gonna. That don't even matter. I don't even know what you talking about. Go Niners, man. Bang, bang, Niner gang. You dig? Them Las Vegas haters, man. Them Oakland haters. Them Oakland haters, Las Vegas haters, man, Hater Nation, man, they love talking shit about my Niners, man. But hey, it is what it is. It's all good. But listen, man, ebooks brings up a valid point, man, and I'm so glad that he mentioned that. You know, some people are afraid of failure, but you have people that are afraid of success too. And listen, man, you know, you got to understand the difference between that too, right? There's a difference between, you know, somebody who may be ignorant to success. They don't know what real success feels like. And, you know, they might be in the dark about success, about how to get to their success, how to reach success. And then you have people that are so afraid of success that they don't want success, right? And see, this is a mistake that a lot of pimps make. And this mistake that a lot of pimps make, you know, trying to take a chick that's so afraid of failure that she doesn't want failure. I mean, she's so afraid of success. Excuse me. The pimpin' makes this mistake of taking chicks that are so afraid of success that they don't want success in their lives. Pimpin' makes this mistake all the time. And this mistake has cost pimps their freedom. This mistake has cost pimps their lifestyle, you know, caused them to lose everything. This mistake has caused pimps to lose their lives. Trying to take somebody who is so afraid of success that they don't want success in their lives, right? See, you got some people that are just meant to live a mediocre lifestyle. And then you have people that are meant to be failures. It might sound harsh. It might sound callous, but it's the truth. Some people are meant to be nothing more than failures, right? And then you have people that are meant to live a mediocre lifestyle. And then you got people that are meant to just live, you know, a modest lifestyle. You know, they not struggling, but they not balling. And, you know, they life is on cruise control, and they cool with that. And it's a beautiful thing, right? It's a lot of beauty in that because, you know, everything ain't all about money, right? You got some people that live a day-to-day lifestyle that are much more happier and complete than people that got a whole lot of money. You know, it's people that got a whole lot of money that's rich or wealthy or whatever the case may be, but they stressed out, they depressed, they miserable, you know, they losing their mind. Meanwhile, you got other people that's not, that don't have nearly half the monetary success. But like I said, man, you got people out there that are just meant to be failures. And sometimes, like Sinful made the phrase popular, beautiful trash, right? Hey, it's a lot of beautiful trash out there that have the aesthetic beauty, but the internal, you know, trash. Internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, they just trash, man. And they look good. You know, they got the Isnex appeal, you know, but they just trash, though. Hey, man, on IG family, man, y'all see them all the time, man. Y'all like going live with them. You know, you really want to get in their pants. Some of y'all do end up getting in their pants, but just trash, though. Don't want nothing in life. No type of real ambition. The extent of her ambition is getting a lace front, getting high. You know, man, some of these chicks' ambition don't even include good hygiene. Some of these chick ambition don't even include, you know, showering or bathing on a regular basis, man. You know, some of these chicks don't even brush their teeth every day. They just want to get high, feel good, look good, but they don't want to be good, right? And, you know, sometimes the ism, we'll see this beautiful trash, right? And we'll think to ourselves, man, this chick got so much potential. And some of them come off real cool in the beginning. You know, they got nice personality, cool sense of humor. You could laugh and joke with them. You could vibe with them. You could have good conversations with them. But when it comes down to the action, when it comes down to pushing the line on making it happen, they just don't have it. It's just not there, right? Like I told y'all before, man, one of the most vivid examples in my mind of this was a young lady who some of y'all might be familiar with. Some of y'all know the story, man. But me and this chick was sitting there. Mind you, she 20. I think she's either 20 or 21 years old at the time, right? She might have been 21 at the time. And we sitting there in this beautiful condo, man. And the ocean is literally a stone's throw away from the balcony of this condo that we living in, right? Life is just great. We having it our way. And, this chick said something, man, that just messed me up. She was like, I should have stayed working at Wendy's. Right? This chick came from the projects, working dead-end jobs that she couldn't maintain for probably longer than 90 days. 90 days is probably a miracle if she maintained a 9-to-5 that long. But this chick come from the projects, Section 8, dead-end fast food jobs like Wendy's or Burger King, shit like that, right? And she goes from that to living by the ocean in a condo, able to afford whatever she needed to afford, be a blessing to her family if they need her to be a blessing to them. Man, life is just beautiful, right? And this chick said, I should have stayed working at Wendy's. Now, initially, my first initial response was, I tried to talk sense into her. I'm like, you should have stayed working at Wendy's. How could you say something like that? Look how we living. Like, who do you know where you're from that is your age that's living the way that you living? And she was like, nobody. I said, exactly. Like, look at your lifestyle and look at the power, the leverage that you have at your age, the things that you're able to do, the places that you've been, the things that you've accomplished and done. Like, how could you say that? You couldn't have done none of this working at Wendy's, right? I'm trying to talk sense into this chick, but life showed me. I didn't see it at the time, but certain events had to take place to show me that, what? Maybe this chick ain't meant to live this lifestyle. And see, pimping be thinking because, right, you take a chick that come from nothing, you show her some things, you teach her some things, you empower her with some game, right? And she takes the game and she does things that she ain't never done in her life before, right? And she accomplishes things, she touches money, she goes places, she's doing and seeing things and being something that she never was able to have in her life before, right? And, pimping think that she gonna appreciate this. Pimping think that she's gonna acquire a taste for this and have a hunger for this and be afraid of going back to where she came from as far as her status goes, right? You would think she'd be afraid to go back to the projects. You'd think that she'll be, once she get a taste of this lifestyle and this game, and sees where the game can take her, you would think that she'd be afraid of going back to sleeping on somebody's couch or, depending on family members and, having to rob Peter to pay Paul and, always in debt with somebody, can't maintain a fast food job, can't get a decent job, past minimum wage. You would think she'd be afraid to go back to any of that once she get a taste of this game, right? And just because you might empower her to touch certain money, and then you take that money that she touches and you put her in a vehicle, a luxury vehicle that she can afford, right? Because she has the means to acquire this and she has the means to maintain this, right? Because of how she, touching money based on your game and your guidance, right? You gaming her and guiding her to be able to afford this type of stuff. And then you put her in a luxury, house or condo or apartment, whatever, right? Because she's giving you the money. She's earned the money to be able to afford this. And she's still continuing to earn this kind of money, right? You thinking to yourself like, oh, this ain't, this is what she deserves. She earned this because she made the money in order to be able to afford to do this, right? But listen, man, just because she is able to touch enough money to afford you to do certain things, one, it doesn't mean that she actually earned it, right? And I'm going to get into that in just a second. Two, it doesn't mean that it's meant for her to have that, right? So, when I say it doesn't mean that she earned it, hey, man, it's certain chicks that, like I said, you can empower them and they'll be able to touch certain money, make certain things happen, right, and afford you to be able to, step her lifestyle up. But it doesn't mean that she earned it, right? Because, sometimes this shit happens real fast, right? Like, you might knock a chick and give her some game and she take it and run with it and she start making things happen real fast. She catch on quick, like, damn. You know what I mean? This chick ain't even been down but this long and she already able to make this happen. And some chicks just catch on real quick. But, you don't know if it's going to be any longevity with this chick. And that's a part of earning it. A part of earning it is, having her stay around long enough to see, because you might not have never pissed this chick off yet, right? You might not have never done anything that made her jealous of another wifey or just another broad that she seen you talking to on the phone or popping at or something like that, right? You haven't dealt with her anger. And you don't know how she's going to respond when something makes her angry. You don't know if she going to suck it up and stay down and be like, you know what, I'm tripping. If she going to, talk some sense into herself or allow you to talk some sense into her and say, you know what, this just come with the game. I ain't tripping. You don't know if she going to do that or if she going to try to, run other ladies in your household off. Or you don't know if she's going to try to crash and burn everything, right? Just picture this. Like I said, right? You took this chick. She come from nothing. You done laced her up. You done empowered her with some game and you guiding her in the right direction. And she makes enough money for you to put her in this luxury place of residence in this prestigious neighborhood. You give her this, luxury foreign vehicle that costs a lot of money. You blessing her with all the designer shit that she want. If she got kids, you being a blessing to the kids. The kids got everything that they can imagine. She being a blessing to her mama or her family. You know what I mean? She able to bless them, help them with bills and all type of shit. You doing all of this for this chick, right? And sometimes this shit happen fast, but she ain't never got mad at you though. Then after you've done all of this stuff, like it happens inevitably, it ain't no way around it. There's going to be some point where she getting her feelings about you, right? It's just the nature of humanity. It's the nature of her being a woman. She get in her feelings about what you think is nothing. It's the slightest thing to you, but she getting her feelings and she say, you know what, I'm going to crash and burn everything, right? I'm going to make sure that he can't live the way that he want to live. I'm going to make sure he loses everything. I'm going to make sure that these women that he got in his life, my wifeys, I'm going to make sure that they not around in his life no more. I'm going to make sure this man lose everything. Right? This is what I mean by having not earned it. Right? So you got to go through the motions before you be just so quick, you know what I mean, to bless chicks with certain things, man. And then you got to see if that's what they even really want. Because that's another thing too. It's one thing to earn it, and then it's another thing to take the time to understand a chick to see if that's what she even really wants. Because some of these chicks don't even want that. You know, you doing it because it make you feel good as her folks. It make you feel good to put her into a luxurious place of living. It make you feel good to put her in a luxury vehicle. It make you feel good to, you know, drape her with the all the luxurious designer shit. It makes you feel good to do all of that, right? But she might not even want that. You know, she don't have a taste for that. You know, you trying to put her in a Benz or a BMW or, you know, something like that. She might want a Honda. Like, sincerely, she wants a Honda. Sincerely, she wants a Toyota. Sincerely, she wants a Nissan. She really does not want that Benz. She really does not want. Hold on. Instagram Live ended. But she really does not want that stuff, man. You know, you trying to put her in some upscale shit, but you know, she just wants some regular shit. She don't even want that. And you ain't even took the time to understand this chick to figure out that she don't want that. You know what I mean? You got to take the time to understand it, right? So but yeah, man, you like I said, man, you got to take the time to really understand these chicks, man. Because a lot of times, you know, pimping just assumes. You just assume that because this just come with the game and this is what you're into, that it's going to be what she's into. But some chicks ain't into that, man. And not only are you going to waste a lot of money, but you gambling with a whole lot. You gambling with your freedom. You gambling with your life. You gambling with so much, you know, blessing these young ladies with certain things before the appointed time. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, man. Okay, I see y'all got the likes looking cool, but if you have not wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, which I'm sure some of you have not, do a pimp a favor, wipe your feet off at the door, hit that like button, man. Let me hydrate my game one more time. And yeah, man, so I say all this to say, you know, you got to take the time to figure out if these chicks are even into success, if they have a desire for success, or if they might be afraid of success, right? Because that's another thing too, right? Not only may the chick she may sincerely not desire the type of lifestyle that you trying to get her accustomed to, but she might be afraid of the pressure of acquiring it and maintaining it, right? She might be afraid of the pressure, right? Because to some people, you know, the pressure is good. To some people, the pressure ain't too much. To some people, they're accustomed to and they appreciate the pressure of, you know, living big and being big, having big, doing big. Some people appreciate that. But to some people, it's intimidating. To some people, it's too much, right? And you got to take the time to understand that, right? And some people, it might be too much because of ignorance, or to some people, it might be too much because they just not built for it, right? They might not want to put in the work to maintain that, let alone acquire it. They just might not want to do that, right? So it's imperative that you take time to understand that. And this is why, the interview process is so crucial, right? A lot of this stuff you figure out during the interview process. And a lot of times, people, don't ask the right questions in the interview process, don't try to understand the right things in the interview process. Hey, man, that shit could be costly. That shit could be costly, man. So, yeah, man, you got to take the time to figure that out. But once you figure out that you got the right kind of ladies in your life, man, once you figure out that, hey, these people, they not afraid of success. They want success, right? And they willing to go hard to get success, and they have what it takes to be successful. They want success. They willing to go hard for the success, and they have what it takes to be successful. Once you understand all of that, then, hey, man, you got to make sure you got to stay on the job, because it is a full-time job to make sure that these chicks stay afraid of failure, right? You got to make sure that you stay on your job, man. It's imperative, because if you turn your head for too long, if you become negligent and you don't stay on point about the shit, chicks get comfortable, man. And a part of them keeping them afraid of failure, you got to have balance. You got to have balance, man. And a part of that balance is showing them the fruits of their labor, right? And a part of the fruits of their labor is not just materials. It's not just, certain things that have to do with money, but, just appreciating life, man. Doing, human things, taking the time to smell the roses, having fun, enjoying this life, right? You got to take time to have fun, man. A lot of times in the lifestyle, in the game, man, we get so caught up in the paper chase that we don't take the time to stop and smell the roses. We don't take the time to enjoy the fruits of our labor, right? And, a big part of that is that family experience, right? That family experience in the game, man. I was talking with some cats that was live not too long ago and saying how, a lot of chicks on social media, man, they make it look real good. They make it look like they just got so much in order. Their life is just so good. But, man, the moment of truth for a lot of these chicks be on the holidays, man. Hey, man, it says a whole lot about a chick and what she don't really have going on when she by herself on the holidays, right? It's a beautiful thing, man, when you got somewhere to pull up or you got some people to be with, right? You got family, you got loved ones, you got friends, you got people that you could, those are the times when you come together with your loved ones, man, and you just enjoy that moment. A lot of these chicks don't have them type of times, man. A lot of these chicks, ain't had a home cooked meal in forever. They eating Uber Eats and DoorDash. That's their whole diet. Bunch of processed fast food, bullshit, microwave food, gas station food, right? So, hey, man, that's a part of this shit too. That's a part of keeping chicks afraid of failure. A part of keeping chicks afraid of failure is having that balance, man. and showing them that that's a part of why we do what we do too, so that we can appreciate each other, so that we can enjoy each other as a family. You dig? Man, it's a beautiful thing, man, when you got loved ones around you in the game. People that you're going hard for, people that you're going hard with. When y'all can take time, when you can afford to take time to stop and smell the roses, right? This is why we go hard. We go hard so we don't have to wake up every morning before 11 o'clock and pay for the room again. We go hard so that, we not just living day to day, right? We got stability. We got structure. We got order, right? And we got leverage to be able to do these things, right? So, yeah, man, you got to have that balance as well, because when a chick, just picture this, man, like you in a household or whatever, and you got your ladies as the pimpin', and y'all do things like y'all have Sunday dinner together, you know what I mean? And, they cooking, they bonding with each other in the kitchen while they cooking together, you know what I mean? And then they prepare the plates and y'all sit down and y'all bless the food and y'all enjoy the food together, you know what I mean? And y'all enjoying each other while y'all enjoying the food. And it's just a nice, moment at home with your family, right? See, it'd be things like that to make a chick say to herself, like, okay, this is why I'm going hard, right? This is why I'm afraid of failure, because I know as a failure, I can't have this. So, yeah, this is why I go hard, right? You got to keep them chicks afraid of failure, man, because failure ain't going to get you what you want. We don't get in the game to be failures. We don't get in the game to be average. We don't get in the game to just barely get by. Hey, man, I'm in the game to be legendary, right? And a part of being legendary, man, is being afraid of failure. You have to be afraid of failure, man. I'm spooked by that shit, man. That shit give me nightmares at night, man, thinking about failure, man. Hell no. Pimp can't do it. You dig? So, yeah, man, we're going to chop it up for a little bit longer. And then I'm going to end up wrapping this thing up, man. And, yeah, I'm going to read some of y'all's comments, man. If y'all had any questions that I might have missed, because you know how Freeze get into it, man. I get to chopping and popping this game, and a lot of times I don't be paying attention to the comments. So if you had a question or, something that you want to talk about, a topic you want to discuss or something like that, man, now's the time to put it in the chat. I'm going to hydrate my game one more again. You dig? King Beers, for real, that gas station food is crazy, man. I wouldn't dare. I'd go hungry, man. It'd have been plenty of times, man, where I'll be somewhere. I'll be like on the road or something, or in a city, because some cities are like that, man. Some cities after a certain time of night, ain't nothing but bullshit available to eat, man. I'll go hungry, man. If it come down to me eating some gas station food, man, I'll just be hungry. For real, until, the morning time when, the good shit start opening up. I'll be hungry, man. I ain't eating no damn gas station food, man. I love my body too much. I've invested too much into my body to be putting some bullshit like that in my body. I done put too much love in my body to put that kind of hatred in my body. The love and the hate, man, they can't put that in the same body at the same time, you dig? No, you answered the question when you said interview. Yup. Oh, for sure. Will Cashgrove, for sure. Freeze, will you test a chick on purpose or just wait for her to lose her mind? Yeah, man. You know, you gotta but see when you test somebody, right? Because sometimes, man, you got people that test people with bullshit intentions, with foul intentions, man. But a part of testing someone is just putting certain type of pressure on them to see if they're gonna be able to withstand that pressure and take it on the chin like a champ and keep it pushing, right? So yeah, with that being said, yeah, pimp will put people through certain tests and certain tasks, but that's in order to be certified, man. Just like whatever profession you can think of, people get tested, or becoming a police officer or a fireman or something like that. You know what I mean? They get put in certain situations to see if they can withstand the pressure of, doing that job, right? And then, when people get degrees to go take on certain professions like becoming a lawyer or a doctor or a real estate agent, whatever it is, you know what I mean? People got to be tested in order to get to that point, right? You don't have a doctor who ain't been tested. You don't have a lawyer who ain't been tested. You don't have a dentist who ain't been tested, right? So on the same, you don't have no pimping that ain't been tested, right? I've been tested. So, a lady in the game ain't no different. She gonna be tested too. Freeze gotten trail mixed in gas stations, LOL. Yeah, I have, but lately I don't really even do that no more. I don't even really eat trail mix too much no more. 7-Eleven got the bananas, P. You know what I do? It be times where I'll do stuff like that, Dave, for real. I'll eat some bananas out of 7-Eleven. You know what I mean? If it get real crucial, like if I'm just starving, yeah, I ain't going to sit there in front. I'll eat some bananas out of there. But them little fruit cups and all that type of stuff, I'll be scared of that. I ain't doing that. The shit that's like packaged, I'm cool. How do you manage diet on the road, Freeze? It'd be hard as F to try to do that. See, when you program yourself a certain way, you just be prepared and accustomed to certain shit, right? Like I'm on the road right now, and depending on what it is, like I go to Whole Foods and do my thing. It's damn near a Whole Foods everywhere, right? And sometimes I go to Whole Foods and get things, and I'll make sure that I got enough stuff to get me through the night, right? So that it don't be a situation where in the middle of the night I'd be like, damn, I wish Whole Foods was open. You know what I mean? So and a lot of times I go there and get fruit, or different cities have different grocery stores, and they got good produce and things like that. When it's late night, I like, even though I be up during vamp hours, but I like eating fruit late at night. You know what I mean? Because it's certain fruit that'll kind of like curve your appetite and have you satisfied. Like bananas. Speaking of bananas, I'll eat bananas on a late night, or watermelon. It's funny, man, because I be hearing Sinful in my head. Sinful used to be on me so tough about eating watermelon, man. And him, between Sinful and one of my students, they both kind of got me on the watermelon tip to where now, like, I'm in love with watermelon. You know what I mean? As a kid, I liked watermelon, but most of my adult life, I didn't really care for watermelon. I just didn't really care for it. It wasn't that it was nasty. It wasn't something that I would go to. I wouldn't really go to watermelon like that. But now, Man, I be tearing watermelon up, man. I love that shit. I done fell back in love with it all over again, from childhood to now, man. I'm back at it. So I'll eat watermelon, shit, just about any kind of berries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, berries. You know what I mean? I do that in the middle of the night, man. Just about any city that you go to, you can find somewhere that got some decent produce, man. Whatever grocery store it is. And like I said, most cities got Whole Foods, right? So go to Whole Foods and do your thing, man. Yeah, that's what I do when I'm on the road. Emperor S says fear of failure pushes them to stay sharp, to think twice before acting, and to constantly strive for excellence. That's what separates a 304 from the rest. Emperor S, you hit it right on the head, man. For real though. King Beer says, that's a fact. Hey, I got a question. What you consider your top 3 waters? Probably spring waters, man. I like Crystal Geyser. Hey, and believe it or not, I like that Great Value spring water from Walmart, man. That's one. That's one of my favorite waters, man. So shit ain't always got to be the most expensive to be good, but yeah, that that Great Value spring water from Walmart, Crystal Geyser, and I don't know. Y'all know I used to love Fiji, man, but I don't know. Fiji got me kind of spooked right now. This water right here is cool. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. I like spring water more than anything, man. So really any kind of spring water is my top 3. Sylvia says, but that interview process is crucial. Asking the right questions gets you the right answer. You ain't never lied, Sylvia, for real though. When you test someone, you got to make sure you in order first. Dave, you ain't never lied about that. You got to be prepared. You can't just be testing people when you ain't got got your shit together. For real. Fasting, not eating for days is the ultimate test. Short change. You ain't never lied about that. That's real talk. Well, Cashgirl says, yup, Sinful and Freeze broke it down. And it's a fact. That's real. 100 me in Chicago 2 weeks ago. Low Key G says, yeah. I absolutely love trail mix. It's my go-to. Trail mix got too much sugar, P. Yeah, certain trail mixes they got a lot of added sugar to it. And that's one reason why I don't do the trail mix. And then 2, like I need to do an allergy test because I don't know which nuts they are, but I think certain nuts, pause as y'all like to say, I might be allergic to because it's been times where I'll eat some trail mix and like my throat will be itchy, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So I don't like that. So that's one reason why I bagged up off the trail mix. I still might have it I ain't had no trail mix in a long time though. I used to get it all the time. I used to be real heavy on the trail mix years ago, but like Dave said though, a lot of that shit got like a lot of added sugar, a lot of processed sugar in it, and yeah, that ain't cool. Freeze, you be on them sardines, my G? Yeah, I ain't had no sardines in a long time though, but I have dabbled with the sardines though. Sardines is cool. Good protein and fish oil and all that. Sir Charge says, if you're on the road, an easy healthy thing to get is smoked salmon from Costco. Oh damn. Smoked salmon from Costco and a bag of organic baby spinach and mixed greens. You can eat that in the car easily. Yeah, that's real talk. And see, speaking of Costco, you saying smoked salmon. Sometimes what I do at Costco, I go get a whole bunch of the that tuna in olive oil. I like to get the tuna in the oil, and like you say, the baby spinach and the mixed greens. But me, so this is one thing that I be doing sometimes when I'm on the road too, right? That I'm glad you mentioned Costco because it made me think about it. But sometimes I go to Costco, I get like a case of that tuna, and not only is this healthier, but it's cheap too. It ain't super expensive. But the tuna in the oil, the albacore tuna in the oil, that's what I like to get. The albacore tuna in the oil, right? And then, they got them at just about every grocery store. The Taylor Farms salads. I get the Taylor Farms salads, and I put the tuna in that, and I get some cranberries, some dried cranberries. Try to get the cranberries because some of them dried cranberries got a lot of added sugars too. But you can get some from they don't have that everywhere though. But Winco got the dried cranberry. But places that sell shit in bulk like Sprouts sometimes got it. A lot of times the dried cranberries in bulk from Sprouts be the ones with a bunch of added sugar to it. But if you can get the dried cranberries that don't have a lot of added sugar or this low sugar, that's what I like to do. I put the tuna in the Taylor Farm salad, and I like to get the salad that got the green onions, the carrots, the broccoli, and then it might have lettuce or whatever the case may be. Put that in there, and then I'll keep I think I got one here with me right now somewhere, but I'll keep a bottle. Damn, do I got this shit? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all. Do I got it? Do I got it? Yep. Wasn't sure if I brought some with me, but this right here, it might look. Oh no, it ain't backwards. But yeah, I like this right here. Oops. Damn. The avocado oil. You know what I mean? So I put this on my salad, and agave nectar too. I like putting agave on my salad. So like I said, if I'm on the road, I get the Taylor Farm salad, and I don't put the stuff that comes with the Taylor, because them Taylor Farm salads, they be coming with stuff like they'll have like little seasoning packs in there, or salad dressing, or bacon bits. I just get it for the salad. So I get the Taylor Farm salad, get the cans of albacore tuna in the oil. So I put that in there, and then I put a little bit, because it already got the olive oil, I put a little bit of avocado oil on there, and then I put the agave nectar on there, dried cranberries. That shit be fire for some shit on the road, and it's cheap. You know what I mean? It ain't super expensive. So yeah, that's what I do. And like Sir Charge was saying, that you could easily eat in the car as well. You dig? Travel with a cooler in the back. That's real talk too, for real. Emperor S says, I fast every Sunday. It kicks in a certain reaction from me overeating during the week. From overeating, trying to gain this 20 pounds. Dig that. Watermelon with the black seeds, the best. Hey, Lojo, for real. Hey, Lojo, man, couple of my students, man, we came up. This was like probably a couple months ago or something like that, right? But they went into Sprouts, man, and they had a cold deal. They had the seeded watermelons with the black seeds for $1. Big ass huge watermelons for $1. And they was good watermelons too, like, cause I got one student, man, she like a bloodhound for good watermelons, man. She be on me. She be like hella critical about me. If I go pick a watermelon and come back with one, she be like, this ain't this one. I mean, it's cool with it, But I ain't gonna lie, I give her credit for that. She better than me when it come to picking watermelons. But yeah, they had the watermelon with the black seeds for $1 a piece, man. I don't know what was going on. Maybe they had too many of them or something, but yeah. But normally though, for the good a good watermelon, the huge ones, sometimes they be like $10, right? At Whole Foods or Sprouts. Sometimes them good watermelons be like $10, but they be worth it though. Man, I can't stand no damn watermelon. See, King Beerus, I was kind of like you for a long time, man. I didn't really care for watermelon for a long time, man. But like I said, between one of my students and Sinful used to be on me every day because we be talking every day, and he'd be like, "Bro, did you eat some watermelon today?" He'd be on me about watermelons and bananas. You know what I mean? And bananas wasn't no problem because I eat bananas all the time. You know what I mean? Anyway, but he used to be on me about eating at least 2 bananas every day and eating some watermelon every day. So between Sinful being on me about that, and then, like I said, one of my students, she a watermelon fiend, you know what I mean? So she done made me a watermelon fiend, you know what I mean? So yeah, hey, and then not just that, but watermelon is super good for you. It got a lot of it's like a super fruit, you know what I mean? It got a lot of good nutrients in it. Pearl Lux Beauty says, eating watermelon right now. Dig that. That's why your skin looks so good, though. You know what I mean? Got that good melanated skin, you know what I mean? Putting that watermelon love in your body, though. You dig? I'll juice it, but I won't eat it. King Beer says, F that. I used to be kind of like you, man, for a long time. Like really past couple years, man, is when I start eating more watermelon. Start getting into it. But now I love watermelon, man. Ain't nothing like some good watermelon, especially if it been sitting in the refrigerator for a little bit. You know what I mean? You slice it up, put it in the fridge for a minute, man. It's nice and like juicy, man. Yeah, I mess with the watermelon now. Sylvia say watermelon is cool, not the GMO ones though. Nah, I don't do if it ain't got the black seeds in it, like Lojo was saying, I'm cool. I don't do the watermelon without the black seeds. Only thing I eat on Sunday is greens powder. Okay, dig that. That's good stuff. But yeah, Emperor S, that fasting is good for you, man. I used to fast. I used to fast once a week. I think it was on Sundays that I used to fast too. Like I wouldn't put nothing in my mouth but a toothbrush. That's it for Sundays. But and that it did used to. It's a beautiful experience, man. When you doing a real fast. Berries for the immune system. Yeah, Lojo, that's what I was just saying, man. I eat just about every berry. Blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, for sure. Dave says, I was craving something last night watching the game and ate a green apple and I was cool. Hey, I'll be doing the same thing, right? Like sometimes I want to eat like, especially if it's like late night. And that's why I say I like keeping fruit around because like them late nights when you be like real hungry and you feel like eating a meal, if you got some fruit around, like me, that's what that watermelon come in handy because like me and my peoples it'll be the end of the night. We'll be wrapping it up and we come in and we already got some watermelon all cut up and everything. And we'll just sit up and just tear some watermelon up, man. And before you know it, you ain't hungry no more. And the watermelon ain't real heavy though. So it's cool. That other color watermelon is off the hook. Good, not the yellow one. The other color. Will Cashgrot, I'm not even hip to which one you talking about. Blueberries the best fruit for you. Yeah, Lojo, blueberries is real good for your skin too. I mess with blueberries heavy, for sure, for sure. Gotta try that agua panna. Okay, for sure. Yeah, Sir Charles, El Dorado in Colorado. That's the water around there. Yeah, they do got some good ass water over there for sure. Spring water where you can't go wrong. Dave, that's real. RD in the building. The best situation is preparation. Prepare your meals in advance and take them with you. Yeah, that's real talk though. Like if you're gonna be on the highway and you do the meal prep thing, that's real talk. That is and like Sylvia said, keep the cooler with you. RD, you already know that's how you get down because that's you had your shit together when we was in Vegas. So I already know you the right man to have that conversation with for sure. King Beard says my top three is Avion, That Water You Got, and Crystal Geyser. Yeah, I like Avion too. And yeah, I mess with Crystal Geyser for sure. Mr. Atkins say a video about the pimping versus everybody, everything the pimping is up against in this generation, or a game for the ladies. For sure, we could do that. Freeze, you do smart water? Nah, Swish. Hey, I used to drink smart water, man, but then I learned that the pH level on smart water ain't what it's hyped up to be, man. So smart water is just expensive trash, man, in my book. So nah, I used to drink smart water real heavy until I learned about it. Nah, I don't do smart water no more. Have you seen Mr. Silky Slim's latest Sharp interview where he details his experience with Sugar Free and DJ Quick? Lavish. I seen part of that interview, but I haven't watched the whole thing. But you got me curious though, because I know about a certain experience that Silky Slim had with DJ Quick. I ain't gonna speak on it, but I'm familiar with a I guess interesting to say the least experience that Silky Slim had with DJ Quick, and his experiences with Sugar Free. I'm not hip to. I know he got songs with Sugar Free, but I don't know what. But I gotta watch the whole thing. I haven't watched the whole thing. No, I watched. I want to say maybe the first 20 or 30 minutes of it, something like that. I gotta finish it though. Oh, the orange type color watermelon is super sweet and good. Oh, for sure. Short Chain says, I'm on 800 cows a day. I will drop 25 pounds in a week. 6 boiled eggs, oatmeal, and berries for dinner. Hey, that's what's up, Short Change. That's some hell of a discipline, too, that a lot of people be scared of. But shout out to you for that. That's what's up. Ebooks say, unfortunately, they put M&M's and caramel in it. You must be talking about the trail mix. You missed my super chat, Freeze. Oh, it's a few super chats that I missed. Let me shout out the super chats that I've missed so far. Damn, why these super chats ain't pop up? I didn't even know I had this many super chats. I know I shouted out a few of them early on. My bad. Let me shout out the super chats right now, man. Chris Herndon, good looking with the $20 holla. RIP Sinful to P. Freeze always keep it real about health, life, and the game. Keep mashing. I appreciate you, bro. Love from Dallas. You dig? P, for sure. Chris Herndon, I appreciate you as well, as always, man. Good looking. Ray Gunn, good looking with the $2 holla. Blessings to the family. Salute Freeze. Appreciate you, man. E-books, good looking with the $5 holla. Is Dame Dash an example of being afraid of failure? Leor Cohen and Jay were snakes, but bro could have avoided. I guess you mean could have avoided being broke by being humble and compromising. Uh, I don't know. I would say Dame Dash is afraid of failure for sure, and I think Dame's issue is his charisma, his lack of charisma. Dame Dash isn't a very charismatic dude, meaning his people skills ain't really where they should be. If Dame Dash had better people skills and appreciation and respect for people, then I believe he would be where he has the potential to be. Because Dame Dash is brilliant, and when it comes down to handling business, he's that dude. But Dame Dash don't respect people the way that he should, and I think that's what kind of hurt him in the long run. But he go hard for his people, though. I believe. I don't know him personally. I ain't never did business with the man, but from the way things appear to be, that's my take on Dame Dash. You dig? Dominic Larkins, good looking with the $5 holla. How you a Niner fan from Long Beach? Laugh out loud. Blessings to the game. Because, man, see, hey, listen, I became a Niners fan because my dad, who is also from L.A. County, my pops is from Gardena. Shout out to my pops, who gonna be 70 years old tomorrow, man. Yeah, cheers to my pops, man. About to be 70 in a matter of hours, in about 7 hours, 6.5 hours. Pop's gonna be 70 years old, you dig? But my dad was a Niners fan growing up, man. So, we used to watch the Niners games in the 80s when I was a little boy. You know what I mean? Ronnie Lott, Roger Craig, of course, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, all them dudes, you know what I mean? So that's what made me a Niners fan. And then not just that, but shit, man, L.A. is crazy. Los Angeles went 20 damn years without a football team. How the second biggest city and probably the biggest market in California, in the United States, probably the biggest market in the United States, man. How we go 20 years without a damn football team, man? So who else I was supposed to be a fan of, the Chargers? No, I'm not going to be a Chargers fan. The Raiders? No. You know what I mean? And when I was a kid, the Raiders was in L.A. You know what I mean? I remember the Los Angeles Raiders. I was a Bo Jackson fan. Bo Jackson was my guy. But I wasn't an L.A. Raiders fan, though. Raiders had squad, though. I can't lie. Even though they wasn't really about nothing. They wasn't making nothing happen. But they did have squad, though. Willie Gault, Marcus Allen, Tim Brown. Raiders had squad, but nah. But anyway, that's how I became a Niners fan, was because of my pops. Oh, wait. Blue Hunted, good looking with the $5 holla. $5 holla. Blessings, Freeze. Blue Hunted, appreciate you, man. Jay Johnson, good looking with the $2 holla. What up, Freeze? Blessings from the Leimert Park 40s. Yeah, man. Shout out to Leimert Park, man. I used to be over there years ago, man, the early 2000s, before I got my feet wet in the game, man, when I was in my little young hustling days, man. 19, 20 years old, man. I used to be over there behind Millennium Barbershop, man, in Leimert Park, getting my hustle on every day, you dig? So, shout out to Leimert Park. Oh, ebooks. I already shouted that super chat out. Okay. Oh, but good looking on this $2 holla ebooks. Detroit got it worse, and I didn't jump ship. Yeah, Detroit, man. Detroit is a prime example of having talent, but just they can't get over the hump. The passive gamer PS4, good looking with the $5 holla. I don't understand. I've been listening to you. Is being a P learned early on with a mentor? Is it corny to do later on, having never done it? See, this is the thing, right? When you become an older man, like, usually when you in your, especially your 40s, man, because there's some guys, I ain't gonna holler no names, but there's some guys, man, who have all of a sudden reached their 40s and decided that they wanted to be this pimping, man. By that time, you really should have a good handle on yourself and know who you are as a man and know who you're not as a man. And yeah, that's rather late in life, and I will say that that's corny to do, man. But as far as being a P being learned early on with a mentor, uh, it's this is the thing about the pimping, right? As I've said plenty of times before, one thing about the pimping that we all have in common is that we're born with certain gifts. Now, certain people will tell you that pimps are born. I disagree with that. I don't believe that pimps are born, but I believe that pimps are blessed with certain gifts naturally early in life, right? And these gifts make you just suitable for the game. These gifts can be used for many other things, right? Like Sinful to P. Sinful to P was born with the gift to preach and teach. And he could have been brilliant at that, and he has been brilliant at that in other areas in life. He was a minister as a teenager and was awesome, right? And he could have went on to be brilliant in that world, but those gifts that he was born with and blessed with just made him extremely suitable for this game, right? So we not all born with the same gifts, but we born with gifts, and those gifts aren't exclusive to pimping, but they just make you suitable for the game, right? So you got to have certain things about you to begin with, right? It's more to it than just getting up under a mentor early in the game, early in life or whatever, and this mentor showing you how to be a pimp and all that. It's deeper than that, because if that was the case, anybody could be a pimp. Anybody who gets up under a mentor that's already in the game could be a pimp. But there's a lot of people that try and fail because they wasn't meant for this game, right? And they weren't meant for this game because they weren't born with the gifts that I'm talking about. So yeah, it's a little deeper than that. But it does benefit guys a great deal to have a mentor early in the game, though, for sure. Good question, though. Sylvia, good looking with the $5 holla. What about the flip side of the interview process, meaning interviewing for potential folks? It's hard out here for a 304. Hey, Sylvia, I agree with you that it's hard out here. They try to say it's just hard out here for a pimp, but it ain't. We ain't the only ones it's hard out here for. But see, this is the thing, though, right? You already know that as a 304, you're not going to interview no real pimp. A real pimp ain't going to let you interview him, right? But the beautiful thing about today's times is this internet, right? Now, with a lot of individuals out there, you can use the internet to do a lot of research and a lot of digging and taking the time to understand certain individuals and see where they come from, see what they about, see what they value, what's important to them. There's so much that you can learn about somebody from the internet, right? And that's the beautiful thing for young ladies in the game, is that the internet gives you an advantage to learn so much about somebody before you have a conversation with them, before you say one word to them, right? So, and that can help you. That can help you make a decision on who you want to choose, right? Before you even do an interview with somebody, right? It's just like a square might be they might have went to school to be a dentist, and they trying to decide what dental office they want to get hired on with, you know what I mean? Or they might have went to school to be a lawyer, and they trying to figure out what law firm they want to join, or whatever the case may be, right? What that person would do is research the prospective law firms that they want to go to and be a part of, and figure out based on that research which one is the best one for them. And then once they go do an interview with that law firm, it's going to either seal the deal, or it's going to raise some suspicion in their mind, and they might say to themselves, you know what, I thought this was going to be the right place for me, but after this interview, I realized that it's not. Let me go look somewhere else. You know what I mean? So on the same token, like I said, with this game, you have the internet, and not everybody is on the internet. You have some great choices of gentlemen in the game who are not really on the internet, right? I know quite a few of them. The beautiful thing is it's a network of us, right? And, we all kind of know each other to a certain extent. And it's not hard to figure out if somebody is reputable and official in the game, right? Even if they're not on the internet, right? A lot of times it's easier to find out if somebody is reputable and official in the game when they're not on the internet, because you got to go places and dig and do research in places that aren't tainted by people who don't matter, right? Because like me, it's a lot of people who don't matter, a lot of people who don't mean nothing in the game, but their voice is heard because they're on the internet. But if you go out into the streets, they don't have a voice, right? Because they're not a part of the community. They're not a part of the game, right? So, sometimes that might be the better option for you, right? Find somebody out there that, you might have heard about, or you might have caught wind of one way or another. You might have been down, and he might have been getting at you, and he might have said something that piqued your interest or sparked your fancy. It's not hard to find out if somebody's official. It's not hard to find out if somebody is reputable, right? And then, you find out who they peoples is, and who they've been dealing with, and who they've been a blessing to, and who they've built up, and who they've been an asset to, and all that type of stuff. And then you go do the interview process. But by the time you make it to the interview, what the bottom line is, before you make it to the interview, there's so much that you can learn about an individual, and so much that you can know, so that you'll be better prepared, and you ain't necessarily going into the interview blind, right? It's not a situation where, oh, he said, I heard him talk a couple times, and I like a couple things that he said, and it sound real good, and he looked good, you know what I mean? And he sound like he know what he talking about. Let me go see what he about. It ain't a thing like that. Like, I know he's tried and true, right? I know some of his experiences that he's been through. I know he knows what it means to take a loss. I know he knows what it means to be successful. I know his imperfections, and I know his attributes. And this is somebody, based on the research that I've done, that I think I could be with. Let me go see what it's about. And the interview is going to seal the deal with you, or make you be like, I'm cool. You dig? So that's how you handle that. Chris Herndon, good looking with the $10 holla. Shout out to LA and Gardena. My pop's birthday today. Shout out to the 40s. For sure, dig that. Your pop's birthday today, my pop's birthday is tomorrow. Shout out to your pops. Happy birthday to your pops. You dig? E-Books, good looking with the $2 holla. How about ladies getting in the game late in life? See, it's a little different for the ladies, man. Because it's just the truth, man. A lot of times, women don't know what they want in life. They figure out later on what they want. See, because of the way that the world is and the things that women, the way life is set up for a woman and the way things go for women, it's understandable for a woman to like switch reels later in life. It's more understandable for a woman than it is for a man, right? And a lot of times ladies do that. And I've seen ladies get in the game later in life and be successful and be happy. So, it is what it is. You dig? Hold on. Oops. Lavish Macadosha says, can you please turn up the Dino Live? We miss you over there, by the way. He live now. I might do that. But I don't know, man. Dino be having some strange individuals over there sometimes, man, that I don't want to be associated with. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this live up right about now because the pimp got things to do and people to mash on and make great around here, though, you dig? But, yeah, let me hydrate my game one more time before we get up out of here. Listen, if you ain't wiped your feet off at the door before you stepped into a pimp's domain, please do so now on your way out. Hit the like button. It's 186 people who've wiped their feet off at the door. It'll be beautiful if we could get to 200 real quick before we get up out of here, you dig? All right, man, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing on up, man. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and tapping in with a pimp. I appreciate you for all your comments, questions, input, feedback, jokes, all that good stuff. I appreciate you for sharing this video. I appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you for hitting the bell when you subscribe. I appreciate all the super chats, the cash apps, the PayPals. I appreciate your support in every which way that you comes with it, man. Y'all already know who it is and what it is. Freeze is it. If you out in traffic moving around, please do so in a safe fashion. And of course, as always, long live the incomparable Sinful to P. We out.